Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 premium SPG that most people know as a leFhy or a leaf blower or leFH if you happen to be Jingles, and we know as Fifi La Pew Pew. Well, this one is located on the south spawn of Mines and it's under the command of GeForce. Well, it's a 105mm light field howitzer gun on top of a Char B1 hull, and the Germans made 16 of these during the war, but no more. In fact, they made more. Turned more Char B1s into flamethrower tanks than they did into Arty. Well, we spotted a few enemy tanks go into the castle grounds, but an M7 and a T-43 stopped at the entrance. And we're looking at the T-43. Oh, he gets a lovely hit there on the T-43. Now, those tanks are very vulnerable to getting hit by Arty. And he's hit again. 116. Yeah, I'm afraid you picked the wrong spot to stop when there's a Fifi in the game. Because this gun will troll you if you stay where you are. He fires another one in, just misses him. Now, you get 42 rounds of ammunition in this Arty, and you can see it's one of the few Artys in the game that can actually carry not only HE rounds, but also heat rounds and AP. So it can carry high explosive anti-tank, which has extra penetration. It will go through 104mm of armour and does 350 hit points of damage if it does. And with the AP rounds, well, it's a 105mm gun with 350 damage on 64mm of penetration. So basically, just think of it as a 105mm gun on a tank would, and yes, it would slice through most pieces of armour. He's dialed in on that little clown car, and he fires around him, but he doesn't get a hit. Now, we're aiming at a KV-1 hiding behind that house at the moment, and he's firing HE at that spot. Rounds out. We didn't see if it hit the target, but there are a few targets still in the castle grounds, so we're going for those instead. T-43, rounds out. 51 hit points of damage. Now, you don't get any stun with the 105mm gun, but what you do get is very fast reload, and also you get the ability to do 410 alpha penetration of 53mm of armour with the standard HE, and you've got a 1.91 meter burst radius. So even if you get the shell near to the target, you will do damage. But you only carry 42 rounds of ammunition, and well, GeForce is actually elected to carry 7 non-HE rounds, and that means he started the battle with only 35 HE. Okay, 2 enemy targets up the other end of the map, and one of them's a VK3001H. He's being proxy spotted by that leopard, but the leopard pulled away, which means obviously now we've lost sight of him, but that was a hit because there was no explosion. Okay, that clown car is running short on health, but instead he's elected to go for the M10 RBFM. Just dialing in, rounds out. Direct hit, wipes him out. Now the leopard is looking for the Arty, it appears, and hasn't found any. There's no Arty in that position, and he's only got 7 hit points left, which means he is vulnerable. And there's a Super Hellcat going after him. He'll only take 1 shot to kill that leopard. In fact, he could ram kill him, and that's what he's just done. Unfortunately, the Super Hellcat's out of range of us. Long range shot, and unfortunately it doesn't hit the target. And GeForce is now running short on ammo. Dials in around on the KV-2, gets a hit for 148, and the KV-2R is killed. Going after that KV-1 again, changes his mind. Ah, now he's got 2 targets he can hit, an IKV-65-2 and the M41 HMC's been found. He's in that bush behind the rock. We're firing at the IKV. Oh, he got a kill on that one. So he's now got 2 kills. Now the M41 was last seen just behind that bush. Not that one, the one slightly to the right. He's fired around in there anyway. No, I think that was the wrong aim point. Just to the bush to the right. Not that side, the other side. So he's wasted a few rounds there. And there's that AMD again. Very low on hit points and headed this way. He fires a snapshot, but unfortunately, no joy. Now, if that AMD comes up near the cap, there is a Jagdpanzer 4 guarding this area. And he's backing into the corner. There's the AMD. Lined up as shots. Unfortunately, the building is now getting in the way. And that Jagdpanzer 4, well, he's trying to stop the clown car from taking him out. And there goes the clown car. Okay, 2 enemy tanks over there. We've got a VK3001H. He's firing at the IS. Unfortunately, we lost the 5916. The VK is very low on health. If he can line up a shot and get it near, he might get another kill. Oh, well, close, but no cigar. As I've joked many times in the past, that would be close and no moniker. He's firing blind shots now, and he doesn't have the ammunition for it. He's only got 6 rounds of HE left. Then he's on to the premium rounds, or rather the AP rounds. Okay, he's going for the IS. Now, this would be a good time to try out those heat rounds. But instead, he's still firing the HE. Gets a direct hit on the IS. He's going for another HE round. And another hit. 79 hit points. If he just lets it dial in every shot on the target. Oh, no, that's going to miss. Yep. You need to let it dial in on the target. On this one, the IS adjusted just a little to avoid the shot. And another hit for 33. But he's only down to 2 rounds of HE left. And, well, the kill goes to the 45 TP. He's going for the VK3001H. He stopped. And now he's only got 1 round of HE left. Only 1. And there's only 3 enemies left. And there's both the enemy Arty. And he's out of HE rounds now. So he's firing heat. And that made an expensive hole in the ground. But we know where the enemy Arty is. He's fired another round. And this time round it's a AP. And he kills the M41. Now there's an M44 there as well. And the round just makes a hole in the ground. Going for the VK. Fires a round in. An AP round. It hits the vehicle but it doesn't bend. He could have used those heat rounds right now. Fires another one in. And that one definitely penetrated. No doubt about that. And he's now got his 4th kill. But there's still 1 enemy out there. And he's only got 2 rounds of ammunition left. And they're both AP. Now the enemy Arty is that M44. And he's got a 155mm howitzer as his main armament. But what he doesn't have, and what the Fifi does have, is a 390m view range. Yes, it's probably got the longest view range of all the Arty in the game for its tier. Although some Arty are very long range view range, this one is particularly long, and the reason for it, mainly, we believe, is that the actual artillery piece is mounted high on top of a vehicle that's already quite high in its own right. And that just gives the soldiers, or the gunners in the vehicle, a lot more view range to play with. Well, instead of going directly across the hill, he's elected to go round the east side of the map. And, well, the M44 might try to do the same. We never know. But he's only got 2 AP rounds to kill that M44. So he has to make absolutely certain and hit the guy smack in the face. Because if he doesn't... Oh, and there's the M44! And he's low on hit points. He's going for the aim shot. Oh, he fails with his first shot. Let it dial in. The M44 fires and misses. Line it up. Oh, kill shot. And the last round takes out the M44 to win the game. Doing a victory dance now. He ran out of ammo, but he won the game. He got a first-class tanker in that game. leFH in the 105 leFH18B2. He also got a counter battery because he took out both of the enemy Arty. He took out the M41 and he took out the M44, and he did them both with AP rounds, would you believe it? Fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 10. But best of all, he actually got an epic medal in that game. He got a Fadin's medal. He killed the last enemy with the last round of ammunition in his magazine, earning a very rare medal indeed. Yes, I've got a few of these, and most of them have actually been earned in the Fadin's medal machine, which is the SU5, because it only has 12 rounds, and by the time you get to the 12th round, it's normally the end of the battle, and if you kill the last enemy with the last round in that machine, then good luck to you. You've done rather well. And leFH did it with a win rate of 5,319, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, in that game, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, that actually went to the AMD 178B, the clown car. He managed to get 1,894 hit points of damage, which proves how OP these vehicles are. They should not be in the game. They are not tanks. They are wheeled vehicles, and therefore they should not be in World of Tanks. And I'm afraid they are ruining the game, so they should be removed. And I do have word that they are going to be severely nerfed in the next update, and not removed from the game, but so badly nerfed that they will effectively be no longer worth playing for most people. The next highest damage in the game actually went to leFH with his Fifi, 1,720 hit points of damage, and after him it was the Challenger with 1,693. Now, as you probably surmised, this was a tier 7 game. He's tier 5 Arty, so he's going to earn more extra XP for every shot he made. He did get the highest number of kills, but he shared that with the VK3001H on the enemy team. Both got 5 kills, both killed 1/3 of the enemy team. The next high scorer was the 45TP on his own team with 4 kills, and the next one after that was the Clown Car on the enemy team with 3 kills. When it came to base XP, it was leFH again with 911 base experience points, 788 goes to the IS-2, 743 goes to the 5916. He fired all 42 rounds of ammunition in his magazine. He got 13 direct hits and 5 penetrations and 13 splash. Damage of 1,720 hit points, of which 1,684 were at more than 300 meters. That very close shot there on the M44 was the game-winning shot. He also damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 5, and did 139 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he earned 28,023 credits, got 10,649 for holiday ops, took a total of 38,672. And after ammunition resupply, he took away 25,592 credits. He picked up 5 bombs for the Fadin's medal. Yes, it's a rare epic medal, therefore it does have a higher than average number of bonds. 911 base XP, times 2 for the first victory, got 242 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,064 experience points altogether. So congratulations on your Fadin's medal. I don't know how many you've got already, but it certainly is quite a day when you do get one. I must admit, every time I've got one, it's been a special occasion, and I'm normally quite surprised that I got one, because normally I just didn't realise that it was my last round of ammunition. But it can happen to a lot of people that they're counting down the shells and realising, oh, I'm getting close here to running out of ammo. And to run out of ammo with the last shot is, well, pretty amazing, and it's very satisfying when you take out that last enemy. And the fact they did both Artys with AP rounds, that was very, very good indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, and do subscribe to our channel if you can, please, because we don't have that many subscribers, which is a bit surprising, really, considering we do so many videos. But I suspect it's also down to the fact that, well, I'm pretty crap as a commentator. Yeah, I can only commentate on what I see. I don't actually know as much about the game and the mechanics of it, and the tanks as Jingles and QB and some of the other players do, but I will convert a lot of replays into video, whereas they don't. They convert very few, and therefore you stand a much better chance of getting your video seen on YouTube through our channel than through anybody else's. So thanks for watching.